So we'll start off with the right-hand side, doing the windows, which, as I've stated previously, is our favorite, as well as the hubcap wheels, which are silver and look fantastic. We'll get around each of the edges of the door frames, the rear side as well. The front of this set is pretty easy to do. The windows are the primary aspect that gets most of the dust, so we can just take a pass there. There's some detailing on the front that makes it a little bit extra challenging, so I guess I lied earlier when I said it wasn't challenging, but it's all the interior that's going to be a little bit more difficult. So for here, it's all good. We'll get the bumper and the hood, not hood, the roof. As we've discussed before, window pieces can come with blemishes straight out of the box, so we don't try to go that crazy if we can't clean it completely. As we move on to the roof, it's easy to see how any type of Lego vehicles, the roofs are naturally easier to clean because it's flat and most of the dust comes off, but since it's been a while since we put this under conservation, we'll just take a pass. We'll move the van so that the rear of the van is actually in frame. Let's raise these sections here. I'm not really certain what these would be actually called on the van, but we'll just pop them up and then put a Q-tip in there so that we can do the best cleaning job possible. We're taking a peek underneath the canopy portion again. That orange cloth piece doesn't really get that much dust, but underneath it does, so we'll take a pass here. Since we gave a lot of attention to the front of the van, let's turn it around and do the same with the back. The rear of the van is very similar. We'll take care of the bumpers, the windowsills, and the rear window, just because we like clean windows here at the museum, and any of these little detailing pieces like the tail lights, which on the top can get a little bit of dust. We'll take care of this left side of the vehicle as well. It's pretty much the same as the right, except for the missing doors. Just go all along the sides. There's not too much dust here, but we'll take care of the windows because that definitely gets a little bit dusty. And there's some smudges here, so we'll take care of that as well. And then we'll open the front door because we'll have to come back to this later. We take special care of windows here at the museum, as we've discussed in previous videos, so we'll just go to the rear window again and do one more quick pass. And then we'll follow that up by opening up the rear trunk as well. Now, as we said earlier, the interiors don't really get that much dust, but since this rear trunk area comes out, we'll check it for maintenance, and then we'll wipe along the bottom. I know I've said this before, but shots going right through vehicles are one of my favorites, and we'll open up the right-hand side door here as we clean the windows. We'll move along to the front windshield right now. I think that we took a pass earlier, but we love windows here, so we want to take another look at just cleaning it as much as we can. And I've been also trying to show how we dry the pieces after we wipe them off with a Q-tip, because otherwise then they leave more water spots. As promised, we will take a look at the left-hand side door, and the windows. We'll take a pass at wiping off the outside and the inside because there was a little bit more smudges here than I'd like. I've been mainly using dish towels to wipe off the water, but perhaps I can try using microfiber cloths because they do have a lot of them. And it looks a little bit cleaner now, and of course there's that little blemish as promised before, as being common with Lego sets. And now we get to the good part, the interior. The interior has many different moving sections, so we'll have to be as careful as possible. The middle seat in particular is the one that tends to move the most. But as we put our attention towards the kitchen piece, as well as the impromptu sink inside there, I'll show you how we can move the middle chair. That's, I believe it comes out to become a bed. And then we can move it backwards too and forwards, and then we'll replace the roof back on. And then one more spin for the viewers. Similar to the other windows, we did take a pass earlier, but let's take another more thorough pass at the French doors at the rear door windows. The windowsills tend to get a little bit of dust, so we'll make sure to take care of that as well. And then we'll open the doors and then handle the other side, which have a couple smudges as well. We'll try to get them out. It seems like these were blemishes right out of the box, but we got most of the dust off. So we'll close up the doors. It's a little bit difficult. The doors don't line up exactly perfectly, but you know, it's creator expert. It's not Technic, so we'll have to handle it with a little bit of grace and patience, which I don't have, but we're gonna just try to put it back together without breaking it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. See you next time.